Now we're following regarding former President George H.W. Bush and his wife Barbara.
We have just received an update on the former president's condition. We want to get right out to Channel 2's Haley Hernandez. She is live outside Houston Methodist Hospital with the very latest. And Haley, what have we learned?
Okay. Just talked to the spokesperson for former President Bush. He says that earlier this morning, Houston Methodist Hospital had to sedate the former president because he actually had a blockage in his lungs, and they had to put a tube in his lungs to help him breathe.
And so now the president is stable, resting comfortably in the ICU. He's going to remain in the ICU for observation. And so he's on a better trajectory, certainly, than the one that landed him in the ICU. And as for Mrs. Bush, it's a precautionary measure to have her there at the hospital. She woke up this morning with a coughing fit, also some fatigue and just general unease. And she decided to let the medical experts take over on that one, too. So she's down there as well.
So as you just heard, Mrs. Bush has also been admitted to the hospital. As far as we know, this is the first time she's been here at the hospital. But since 2012, the former president has been here several times. And as you just heard, this time he's in the ICU. The Bush's spokesperson says the former president is resting in the intensive care unit today after doctors performed a procedure to clear his airway, stemming from complications with pneumonia. Additionally, they said Mrs. Bush was admitted after experiencing fatigue and coughing. Dr. Daniel Musher from Baylor College of Medicine has not treated the former first family, but is an expert on pneumonia.
Pneumonia is much more common as our age increases, and frankly, it becomes more serious as age increases also.
Despite health problems in recent years and a broken bone in his neck in 2015, Mr. Bush has continued to make public appearances. The Bush's granddaughter, NBC correspondent Jenna Bush Hager, talked about what she called the bad news this morning.
He said, well, he's so strong, and he is, and I adore him. And the thing is, how lucky for our whole family that we have people that think about us and pray for him.
You know, that strength is exactly what Jeb Bush was referring to fighting back tears at A&M last week.
George H.W. Bush treats everybody with respect, irrespective of their standing in life. My dad led with toughness and strength, but it was tempered with a lot of compassion.
At that same event, he mentioned that his parents recently celebrated 72 years of marriage. Now, Mr. Bush, at age 92, is the oldest living former president. And in recent years, you know, he's been in a wheelchair because he suffers from a form of Parkinson's, which Dr. Musher says can lead to respiratory problems. I'll have more on that coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm reporting live at Houston Methodist Hospital. I'm Haley Hernandez, KPRC Channel 2 News.